Leblond, 3rd Combat Aviation Brigade. South Florida water boat. Good morning, Ambassador Slotnick, Mayor Pro Tem Erwick, Scialdo family, distinguished guests, family, and friends in attendance today. Let me begin by saying it is an honor for myself and for Command Sergeant Major Stang to participate in today's ceremony, memorializing the service and sacrifice of Staff Sergeant Mark Scialdo. On behalf of the entire 603rd Aviation Support Battalion, 3rd Combat Aviation Brigade, and the greater Task Force Workhorse family team that lives and resides in the Savannah area, I extend a great deal of gratitude for being able to play a role in this ceremony and pay tribute to not only a great soldier, a great NCO, and a warrior leader, but for allowing us to participate as a member of the extended Army family that has been spoken so highly of here today, especially during the dedication of this Army Reserve Center to one of our own from the active forces. Having served in Iraq and Afghanistan with many National Guard and Reserve members, it's been an honor on the battlefield, and it means a great deal to be here today representing the Active Duty Support Battalion, which Mark sacrificed so much. Again, thank you for allowing us here. It seems only fitting that my comments about Staff Sergeant Mark Scialdo be drawn not from my memories, but from those of the soldiers and the NCOs that served with him in Afghanistan. Mark was a person that was both admired as a soldier and loved as a leader for what he brought to each person's life each and every day. It was expressed on numerous occasions that Mark's being was one of an incredible combination of excitement for his job, which is that of an aviation maintenance tech for the UH-60 that flew over, and a downed aircraft recovery specialist, or a DART team member. His love for his soldiers and his unit was fully topped by his love for his family. Almost everyone said the same thing, as expressed by Major General Beck, that every day when Mark came in, he was smiling ear to ear. And I think that's important, because that is how he faced the challenges every day. His courage and his commitment were contagious to everyone that he came into contact with. He was a true inspiration every day that he served in uniform. He truly not only inspired his soldiers at home, but also in combat, and he energized his entire maintenance team as they went into Afghanistan. It was also said that Mark was just one of those rare soldiers who was always positive, that he minded, motivated, and focused his soldiers on the mission ahead. Soldiers naturally loved him and followed him because of his passion for his job and for his life. Regardless of his rank, Mark garnered respect from the most junior enlisted soldier to the highest ranking officers which flew on his aircraft. He was that guy, the rock star that General Beck spoke of. His technical expertise and his adaptive leadership style inspired confidence and trust by all those around him. Those very qualities of leadership and professionalism are the ones that I am sure will be the focus of training and this facility, which will be named in his honor today. When asked what was unique about Mark, almost everyone discussed his love for the tough jobs and the biggest challenges that he could personally take on. Mark was known for never taking the easy road with anything. This same commitment led to him developing the best soldiers and units possible. This very characteristic led to his former commander and a good friend of mine, Lieutenant Colonel Andy Schunlein, who couldn't be here today, but he wanted me to extend that Mark built the brigade's primary DART team. They were recognized as the clear experts in aircraft recovery, not only within his own brigade, but within the entire region of southern Afghanistan. They were the professionals that everyone would depend on when the worst aviation incidents happened. And they were at their best, and thanks to Mark's training prior to deployment and how much he pushed them, they were ready to serve. His dedication to the mission and his year-long training plan, which he developed on his own, set a world-class DART team that would ultimately conduct 8 recoveries in theater during their 9-month deployment. What Mark and those around him on his team could never know was that his DART team's very first recovery in combat would require them to action the event without Mark being there, for it was the incident which claimed his very life. However, that mission was executed with the highest degree of professionalism and to the highest technical standard which Mark had instilled in each and every one of his soldiers, all while recovering their fallen leader. Mark Scialdo's legacy surely lives within his peers and in each of the young soldiers that still stands in my formation in the 603rd Aviation Battalion today. The traits of selfless service to others, courage under the most adverse conditions, and dedication to duty are demonstrated routinely by all who he served with. And this is the truest testament to what Staff Sergeant Mark Scialdo brought to our unit. He was an unwavering example of a professional soldier, a committed, non-commissioned officer, and a beloved family member within the workforce team. As I close, I again thank you for allowing me the honor to speak here today and participate in this ceremony. It's an honor to represent the workforce family team from Savannah. I will close with words Mark repeated often while wearing his uniform. Workhorse, no mission denied, more air, rock and more.
Guys, can I play?